Hey everyone, it's Alisha Brasher here from Cosmic Gateway, and I am joined by my beautiful soul sister Jo from Awakening to the Light Within. We are here for your intuitive insight guidance for the second half of February 2020. This will be reading for this card here, see? So let's get into it. Let's see what some of the themes are for the next, I would say fortnight, but it's not quite.
Well, and it may well feel like the next month, the next fortnight,
Oh.
who knows?
Oh, damn, that's far too many. Let's try that again.
Come on, play. Come play.
All right. Oh.
Oh, yours are jumping everywhere.
This is going to be the only reading that has a different theme.
Come on, one more chance. One pop out.
All right. Okay, cool. So, what have we got here? The first card that's come out is the Eight of Wands. So, swift decisions. So, that card to me, speaks of sort of, I almost see this as obstacles or challenges, and it's like riding above them, being able to see them, be aware of them, but being able to sail above them and move forward. So, it's like, also, this to me this looks like a life review card. That's what I'm getting. It's almost like you're floating above in a altered state to be able to review and see situations, see things from the past from a different light, and being able to sail beyond them, move beyond what has been holding you back potentially or hindering you. Which is actually quite lovely. It feels like there's a lot of movement there. The second card that's popped out is the High Priestess, so feminine influence, inner guidance. So this one, the High Priestess, so really, whether you're male or female, really embracing and accepting and acknowledging that feminine power that sits within you. And this is a time potentially of being able to reevaluate things from the past and how perhaps you have not had the full capacity of your feminine embodiment. And allowing this time to sort of almost like want to scoop it up and bring it in, but it's really a time of embracing the feminine qualities within you, whether that's to do any healing around your feminine energies, or just embracing that feminine energy and that flow, and moving out of the mind and more into the emotion and being in that gentle flow rather than being structured and rigid, but just being in that state of allowing. And then we've got the Three of Pentacles, so purposeful action. So being in that state of flow allows you to move much more swiftly, steadily, more in balance, more in equilibrium, moving into new pathways or directions of where your higher guidance is asking you to move into. That's what it feels like. It's embracing not only the feminine but the intuitive aspect of that, to allow yourself to navigate better into where the direction of where you're being led.
Yeah. I've got a little collection going on.
You
They
do.
want you to play for you for this one. So the first one that I got is the Star.
Nice.
Which was swiftly followed, trust me, I have shuffled them, by the Moon. And there's all sorts of different ways of interpreting them, but when they're coming out together, for me, it would speak. There's the Star first is, hope, optimism, lighting the way, being your brightest self, etc. Followed by the Moon, which some people, dependent on tarot spreads, might say, there's illusions that are being cleared, but it can also be quite mystical, dreamy, intuitive, that kind of
Very
that
feminine,
felt sense that's coming through. Along with that, I got Patience, which is just stunning. which is saying to pause before you take action and trust that divine timing's at work. So as you're speaking about, this inner knowing, growth, intuition, femininity, all of those different elements kind of filtering through and guiding the way. For me, this patience speaks of those moments when it's not like someone goes ping and it's there and it stays there. It ebbs and flows like the moon, and you can kind of, sometimes when that goes, I speak for myself, I get impatient. I'm like, dudes, where are you? Where have you gone? Where's my intuition? This isn't okay. And the last line on this is to actually be patient and play while you wait. And again, that's such an important element. Fun and joy brings so much balance to all. I also got trust, to leap into the unknown and believe you will fly. And the final card that I got is the Winged Seer, which is you see clearly, clairvoyance. So this one is, again, all about your intuition coming online, trusting your inner self, trusting when you're receiving guidance that guidance is meant for you. It's not there to fool you. It's not there to trick you. It's there to develop your trust and belief and movement forward in the most beautiful way, I guess.
Beautiful. It's a very dreamy like energy, and the first thing that came to mind as you were going through I'm trying to pull the nothing wants to come. It is, we've got the Pisces new moon coming up around the 22nd, which is, I think, probably going to be for a lot of people quite a powerful, intuitive, insightful time. Pisces being the seer, being the mystic, being the psychic. So, igniting that and switching that on, and moving up into that time. So if you're not currently feeling that, you could be in a preparation for that, to have that clarity to come through. Finally. So final card, we've got the intimacy card, which has come out here. So intimacy, being vulnerable, being open, being in that feminine energy, embracing those unique parts of yourself, whether that's embracing your own intimacy with another person or just allowing yourself to be open and vulnerable. Feels like it's
seen.
Yeah, it feels like it has a lot of potency behind that card. Obviously, it can talk about romantic relationships and opening up a deeper sense of intimacy that allows that partnership to grow and develop into newer levels. But I think that comes through with that process of owning your own feminine energy, and being in that allows perhaps the other person, if there's someone else involved, to be more in their polarity or be in more balance and harmony with one another. So
that just this read, I just have to say, it feels really kind of like heart warmth. It feels like a snuggle.
Does feel quite beautiful.
It does.
So I hope that has helped. I hope that resonates. If I can't even remember. Got the transmission coming up on the 22nd, the Divine Partnership one. I'll put the details in the description box below. If you'd like to connect with Jo or myself for an individual session, whether it's energy alignment or blockages or BQH, Divine Partnership sessions, I will put the details in the description box below and you can connect with us there. If not, have an amazing February. Mwah! And we'll connect with you soon.
Bye.
Bye.